clock management will continue the theme of clock management very quickly. This is just something I watched that I haven't heard much about. This last game of the weekend, the Eagles and the Packers. Let me just set it up for you real quickly. So end of the first half, it is 14-0 Packers. And the Eagles are driving. They need something at the end of the half. It is 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line for the Eagles. They had 1st and 10 at the 16. They've just given the ball to LaShawn McCoy. He's picked up 3 yards. And the tackle was made with about 2:36 left, 2:38. It is just under the 40-second play clock. So they can take it down to 2 minutes. They're on the Packers' 13-yard line. There is no way in the world. It can't be done. You literally cannot run out of time. Time is not the issue. So I see 2:20, 2:18, and I'm like, oh, they're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning, because the only thing that could happen that's negative for the Eagles here is that you give the ball back to the Packers with more time.
Right.
And then they start rushing up to the line of scrimmage. And what do you know, with 2:01, they snap it really quick. And Michael Vick throws a quick out to Deshaun Jackson, and it's incomplete. 2-minute warning at a minute 58, minute 57, and it's 3rd and 7. And Andy Reid has proven once again why he is known as the worst guy in football at clock management. All you did there was take it wasted down, and therefore as much as 40 seconds given back to the Packers. Why are you rushing? All you want to do is take time. Why did you rush? By the way, literally rushed a play that couldn't have gotten more than a couple yards. It was a quick out. The Packers DB was right on him. It was thrown at his feet. It was rushed. Just walk to the bench, talk about your 2nd and 7 play, take it down to 2 minutes, and move on. Now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 7. They didn't get any yards on that play, and they kicked a field goal. It's 14-3. Just dumb, and poorly conceived.
Ben, my only
and showing no understanding of time.
Right. My only point on that is that I think that in those hurry-up offenses, even if you said that was a situation where they should have been hurrying, right? I think they care too little about the downs. I think the downs are more important than they realize. Like, unless you're in a situation like the Jets at the end of you only have 53 seconds to go the whole distance, right?
Then downs don't matter. I agree with
you.
Frequently, you screaming at guys, don't spike it.
Right.
You got time.
Right.
Don't lose a play. But here, on the other side of 2 minutes, there's just no excuse for it.
Yes,
it doesn't.
right.
And they weren't spiking it. It was a play.
Right.
I mean, they threw it. He ran a little hitch. He threw it to him. It was just incomplete.
But they literally, I saw the play. They literally rushed it, as you said. I mean, and there was no sense.
It looked at 2:17 that they were unquestionably going to let it go down to 2 minutes. Clearly, the message came from the sideline, get a play off. All that does is give time to the Packers.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the second most incompetent man with clock management in football was on the other side of the field. Nobody understands less about how to use the clock in football than Andy Reid and Mike McCarthy. I mean, these guys are bumbling at this. So they kick the field goal. The Packers have some time. They don't construct a very impressive drive. They're pushed backwards, right? They're looking at 2nd and 15 then from their own 32-yard line. They have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 10 at their own 32. Aaron Rodgers hits Brandon Jackson with an 11-yard pass. So it gets to the 43-yard line. 43, their own 43, with 22 seconds left and 1 timeout. And they just decide to let the clock run out.
That's crazy. Take the timeout, throw it to the sideline, try to get 20 yards.
Save the timeout. Rush up. Run a play. Hell, 4th down. Spike it. I don't care. And then run the play afterwards. There's going to be 12 seconds left. Maybe you have to punt. I don't care. But mainly, take the timeout, run a play, then you can spike it, and maybe kick a field goal.
I think the reason that
if they'd gotten 15 yards, they would have tried a field goal.
I think the reason they both felt comfortable about doing these time management screw-ups is they had already seen the Jets-Colts game. So they're like, well, we can't be ranked #1 anymore for worst time management, so let's go crazy.
Yeah, I think they both knew who the other coach was. And they're like, well, he'll screw it up. And the other guy was like, well, he'll screw it up. But again, it's
they got to put some thought behind it.
It's just bumbling.